Welcome to the world of the 1987 S. Washington quarter, a coin that, to the untrained, looks like any other. But today, collectors, investors, and treasure hunters are hunting these quarters down like never before. Why? Because some of these coins are selling for tens of thousands of dollars, all because of a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Let's get straight to it. This quarter wasn't just struck like normal circulating coins. The 1987 S quarter came only in U.S. mint proof sets. No regular circulation strike exists with an S mint mark for this year. That means every 1987 S quarter you find came from a specially made proof set. And these proof coins were struck with precision, polished blanks, mirror-like fields, and razor-sharp frosted details. But here's the catch: while thousands of proof sets were made, only a tiny fraction of these quarters survive in perfect PR70 deep cameo condition. And within that tiny fraction, some contain rare mint errors, which collectors are willing to pay insane money for. Let's talk about those errors. Some 1987 S quarters show double die obverse, where the inscriptions or parts of Washington's profile are slightly doubled, a subtle mistake with a huge impact on value. Others have clashed dies, strike-through marks, or filled S mint marks, making them unique pieces that stand apart from the rest. And then there are the coins with no visible mint mark at all, a possible result of a worn or clogged minting die. These types of rare flaws can drive the value of the coin to incredible levels when verified by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Grading is everything. A 1987 proof quarter that grades PR69 deep cameo might be worth a few $100s. But take that same coin and bump it up to a PR70, with flawless surfaces, no scratches, perfect contrast between the frosted details and the mirrored fields, and now you're looking at a coin that could be worth thousands. Here's something most people don't realize. These proof sets were often gifted or stored away for decades. Parents, grandparents, coin collectors, all tucked these away thinking they'd be a nice future gift or investment. But now, the real value is finally being understood. So what should you look for in your 1987 proof quarter? Look for a deep cameo finish, that rich, frosted image of George Washington popping off the mirror-like background. Make sure there are no blemishes, no hazing, no toning. Check the mint mark. Look at the eagle on the reverse, every feather, every detail. If it looks perfect, it might just be worth a professional grading. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. If you're lucky enough to own a 1987 S Washington quarter from a U.S. mint proof set that is in flawless PR70 deep cameo condition, or one that has an extremely rare mint error, that quarter could be worth $1,400, or possibly $26,000. And in some of the rarest, highest graded, most collectible versions ever authenticated, that one coin could be worth an unbelievable $59,000, yes, $59,000. For a single quarter. A coin that millions of people own, but only a few truly understand the value of. So don't wait another day. Check your 1987 proof set. Examine that quarter like a detective. You might just find that you've been sitting on a hidden treasure worth more than you ever imagined. You might think a 1977 quarter is just another common coin in your collection. But what if I told you one of these coins, hiding inside a U.S. mint proof set, could be worth a small fortune, and most collectors don't even know it? Today, we're revealing the secrets behind the 1977 S Washington quarter, a coin that's often overlooked but has recently taken the coin collecting world by storm. Not your average pocket change, we're talking deep mirror finishes, rare mint errors, and ultra-high grades that can turn this proof quarter into a gold mine. Now, let's break it down. The 1977 Washington quarter minted in San Francisco was never meant for everyday circulation. These coins were struck with precision, mirror-like surfaces, and frosted designs, reserved only for the official U.S. mint proof sets. If you've got one of these original sets, you might be sitting on a coin worth far more than its face value. But what makes this quarter so valuable? First, condition is king. The rarest coins are those graded PR69 or PR70 deep cameo, perfect or near perfect condition. These are the coins with absolutely no scratches, no smudges, flawless frost on the portrait of George Washington, and a mirror black field that pops like glass. Next comes the treasure hunt, mint errors. That's right. In some 1977 proof quarters, collectors have spotted double die obverse, where the word Liberty or In God We Trust appears slightly doubled under magnification. Others have found quarters with die polish lines, faint strike-throughs, or even subtle shifts in the minting that create ghost-like effects around Washington's profile. Even more shocking, a few rare 1977 S quarters show missing mint marks or filled S mint marks, a result of clogged dies during minting. These kinds of errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after in the coin community. Collectors across the country are now scrambling to get their 1977 S quarters graded by PCGS and NGC, hoping to strike it big. And for good reason. A perfectly graded, flawless proof quarter from 1977 with a mint error or rare feature has sold for prices that leave even veteran numismatists speechless. Let's not forget the nostalgia and significance of 1977. It was the height of the American bicentennial era's aftermath, a time of patriotism, coin collecting booms, and serious attention on U.S. mint products. Proof sets from this period were popular gifts, which means many are still tucked away in drawers, safes, and forgotten storage boxes across the country. And here's the kicker: most people who own the 1977 proof set have no clue about the hidden value of the quarter inside. While millions were made, only a handful have survived in top condition with unique characteristics that drive collectors wild. So here's the challenge for you: dig out your 1977 US Mint proof set. Use a magnifier. Look at every detail of the quarter: the luster, the frost, the lettering, the mint mark. You might just discover that you've been sitting on a modern treasure this whole time. Now it's time for the part you've been waiting for. If you have a 1977 S Washington quarter from a proof set in perfect PR70 deep cameo condition, especially with a verified mint error, that coin could easily be worth $1,700, or maybe $36,500. And in the most incredible cases, where the coin is flawless, slabbed by PCGS or NGC, and features a highly unusual mint error or die flaw, it could be worth $89,000, yes, $89,000. For a single quarter that most people overlook. So don't wait. Check your proof set, inspect your coins, and get them professionally graded. Because that old quarter from 1977 might just be your lucky ticket to an unbelievable payday. Today, we're diving deep into the 1986 Washington quarter, struck in San Francisco, bearing the iconic S mint mark, and produced with one purpose: to be part of the U.S. Mint's highly coveted annual proof set. These coins weren't meant for circulation. They were struck using specially prepared dies, polished to a mirror shine, with razor-sharp frosted details. And when they're perfect, truly flawless, they become unbelievably valuable. The Washington quarter is one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Since 1932, his profile has stood as a proud symbol of American stability. But by 1986, coin production had reached a new level. These weren't just coins, they were miniature works of art. Let's talk about the proof quarter specifically from 1986. The design is familiar: George Washington's bust on the obverse, with United States of America, Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the denomination $quarter. The reverse features the majestic eagle clutching arrows, wings outstretched, resting on a bundle of olive branches, a symbol of strength and peace. But the devil is in the details, and collectors are obsessed with the smallest imperfections or rare anomalies. That's where the money is. The 1986 S proof quarter has had its fair share of documented mint errors, and these errors are absolute goldmines in the grading world. We're talking about double die obverse, where lettering appears doubled. Strike-through errors, where foreign material leaves strange textures on the coin's surface. Filled S mint marks, which indicate a clogged die, extremely rare and highly desirable. Even the coin's frost and mirror balance can determine its value. Coins with perfect contrast, frosted devices and deep mirror fields, are given the prestigious Deep Cameo designation. And if a coin reaches a PR70 grade, it's a literal unicorn in the hobby. Why is PR70 such a big deal? Because it means the coin is perfect. Not near perfect. Not pretty good. Flawless. And when it comes to proof coins, especially from the 1980s, flawless equals fortune. Most people who own a 1986 proof set have no idea what they're holding. These sets were often bought as gifts or investments and forgotten in closets or safes. But now, collectors and dealers are hunting these quarters down, buying up unopened proof sets, and submitting them for grading, hoping to strike it big. Imagine opening a 1986 proof set and pulling out a Washington quarter that glows under the light. No scratches. No milk spots. Full deep cameo contrast. And then spotting a mint error, maybe a tiny die chip on the eagle's wing or a ghost-like doubling on the letters. Now you're not just holding a cool coin, you're holding real money. So let's get to the good part. If you're lucky enough to own a 1986 Washington quarter from a proof set, and it's in perfect PR70 deep cameo condition, possibly with a mint error, a filled S mint mark, or rare strike anomaly, that quarter could be worth $1,500, or possibly $29,000, and in some of the rarest, most elite, top-graded examples ever recorded, documented, slabbed, and auctioned, it could be worth a staggering $69,000, yes, $69,000. For a single quarter from 1986 that millions of people own, but only a few realize is a hidden treasure. So if you've got a 1986 US proof set stashed away, don't let it collect dust. Open it up. Examine the quarter under a bright light. Look for flawless finishes, sharp strikes, and anything unusual, and if you're serious about coin collecting, or turning spare change into serious cash, this is the kind of coin you need to pay attention to. What if I told you one of the most valuable modern US coins is hiding in a 2013 proof set, and most people have never even looked? It looks like just another shiny quarter. But collectors who know what to look for have already cashed in. Some of these coins, only available in the 2013 US Mint proof sets, have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and the craziest part? They were hiding in plain sight the whole time. Today, we're uncovering the secret behind the 2013 America the Beautiful State quarters, focusing only on the actual proof coins minted in San Francisco with the S mint mark, and why these coins are making collectors rich. 5 beautiful designs were released that year, honoring some of the most iconic American landmarks: White Mountain National Forest, New Hampshire Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, Ohio Great Basin National Park, Nevada Fort McHenry National Monument, Maryland Mount Rushmore National Memorial, South Dakota. Now listen closely. The average collector sees these coins as just collectibles. But the smart ones, the serious ones, are looking for very specific traits: early die strikes, double die errors, frosted design elements, strike-throughs, and most of all, flawless proof grades. Let's start with the White Mountain quarter. It's a stunning design, but what's even more stunning is when you find one with doubling on the tree branches or strike flaws in the sky fields. In PR70 deep cameo condition, with just a minor flaw, these coins can become gold mines. The Perry's Victory quarter from Ohio is another major sleeper. Some proof coins from the 2013 S Mint set have been discovered with polish lines, die wear, or reverse design clashes. Add a perfect grade and you've got a coin almost no one owns, but every collector wants. Next is the Great Basin quarter. This coin is famous for its intricate bristlecone pine tree design, but rare proof variants show doubling in the tree limbs or odd rim-to-field transitions. One such coin created a stir at auction when it shattered pricing expectations. Don't ignore the Fort McHenry quarter. This patriotic design includes fireworks in the sky, and guess what? Some rare proofs show bizarre flare-shaped errors in the field due to worn dies. Combine that with the deep cameo contrast and full mirror finish, and you've got a quarter worth far more than anyone expects. Finally, the Mount Rushmore quarter. One of the most famous American images on any coin. But some collectors found coins where the details on the sculptor's hands or faces were doubled or distorted, proof of a rare strike anomaly. These are the kind of coins that skyrocket in value overnight. So here's the question: do you own a 2013 US Mint proof set? If so, stop what you're doing. Grab your magnifying glass, and check each quarter carefully. Look for mint errors. Look for deep cameos. Look for anything that sets it apart. Because here's the big reveal: if you have one of these 2013 S-proof quarters in perfect PR70 condition, with a known mint error, you could be holding a coin worth $1,700, or maybe $22,000, even $46,500, and in some ultra-rare cases, documented and certified by grading giants like PCGS or NGC. These proof coins from the 2013 set have sold for up to $89,000. That's right. $89,000, for a single quarter you might have never thought twice about. If this doesn't make you check your proof set tonight, nothing will. Hit that like button if you're excited about discovering hidden coin treasures, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping coin values, rare error coins, and modern US coins that are secretly worth a fortune. Turn your proof set into profit. Because that next quarter you touch might be worth more than your entire coin collection combined. What if I told you that a single quarter from 1991, yes, just 25 cents, could be worth more than a brand new luxury SUV? That's not a myth. It's a shocking truth that most Americans don't even realize. Right now, collectors and investors are quietly hunting for the 1991 Washington quarter from the US Mint proof set, and paying unbelievable amounts for the rarest ones. You might be sitting on a treasure chest and not even know it. That dusty proof set your parents gave you? Or the one buried deep in your collection? It could hold a coin so rare, so perfect, that it could change your life. The 1991 S Washington quarter was never meant for your pocket or your local laundromat. These were proof-only coins, struck at the San Francisco Mint, made specifically for collectors. Each one was crafted using polished dies, special planchets, and double strikes to ensure the highest level of detail and mirror-like finish. These are not regular coins. They are the elite, the Rolex of US coinage, but here's the catch. Not all proof coins are created equal. Most 1991 S quarters exist in average proof condition, still beautiful, but not flawless. A coin with the tiniest scratch, a hazy finish, or weak contrast might be worth only a few bucks. But those rare examples that were perfectly preserved, the ones that stayed in airtight capsules, untouched by time, those are the ones making headlines. Let's talk about grading. When a 1991 S quarter is submitted to PCGS or NGC and comes back with a PR70 deep cameo grade, it means perfection. That coin has absolutely zero flaws, no spots, no nicks, no haze, and flawless frosted detail over deep mirror fields. It's a coin that looks like it was minted yesterday, even though it's over 3 decades old. But now, imagine if that perfect coin has something even rarer, a mint error. Yes, even proof coins can have unexpected mistakes. And when a 1991 S-proof quarter has a double die, strike-through, clashed die, or even a missing mint mark, the value doesn't just increase, it explodes. Some collectors are obsessed with these variants. They pay small fortunes to own a unique piece of minting history. Why? Because these flawed masterpieces are one of a kind. When you combine a rare mint error with a PR70 grade, you have something most people only dream of finding. Don't assume your coin isn't worth much. Look closely. Examine the details. Use a magnifier. Check the fields, the mint mark, Washington's profile, and the eagle's feathers. If that coin looks like it belongs in a museum, it just might be worth grading. So what kind of money are we talking about? Let's get to the big numbers. A standard 1991 S Washington quarter in average proof condition might fetch $100. A top-grade version in flawless PR70 deep cameo condition can go for $10,000. And for those ultra-rare examples with verified mint errors, eye-popping contrast, and a perfect grade, collectors have paid as much as $75,000. That's right, $75,000 for a single quarter that originally came in a set sold for just a few bucks. Are you beginning to see the hidden treasure you might be holding? Check your proof sets. Look at your 1991 quarters. If you find one that glows with perfection and shows any unusual features, don't hesitate, get it authenticated and graded. You could be holding a once-in-a-lifetime coin. If this video opened your eyes to the wild world of rare quarters worth money, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more jaw-dropping coin finds, and tap that notification bell. Because you never know which coin will turn out to be your golden ticket. your next big payday could be sitting in your drawer right now.